Hi, my name is Babich, Fly Castaway Guide. Today on Try This, we're going to run you through a knot for heavier lines, which is what we tend to use for GTs out on the flats, anything from 130 pound up. Those of you who have tried to tie knots with that thickness of line will find that it's pretty tricky, but we've got a knot here called a perfection loop that'll make your lives a little bit easier. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're just going to use some old fly line just so that you can see it a lot easier. Okay, I've got a standard GT fly here, brush fly. First thing and most important thing, I'm just going to debarb that hook. While I'm tying this fly on, I don't want this to any time slip and jam into my hand, causing me harm. Also later on down the line, when I'm fishing with this fly, if it does get hooked in me at any stage, it'll be a lot easier to pull out. Okay, once I've debarbed the hook, I'm going to take my leader and obviously thread it through the eye of the hook. I want to give myself space to work, so I'm going to give myself quite a bit of a tag. Okay, I'm going to hold the fly in my left hand, I'm going to go left over right like that, and then I'm going to pinch with this index and thumb on my right hand. I'm going to pinch those two lines together like that. I'm going to take this tag end and I'm going to go around the back side like that, bring it around and pinch that tag end in there with the other two pieces of line between this thumb and index finger. Then I'm going to dissect this loop, and where the fly is positioned here on that loop, I'm going to dissect with that tag end and then pinch that down in the same place. I'm going to go through this loop, grab the fly, pull it through the loop, and then I'm going to take the main line and I'm going to pull this down, which is going to help me seat the knot and get a nice small loop, just to get that fly seated. Okay, when you finish with this knot, make sure that your tag end runs at 90 degrees to your main line like that. If it's sitting at any other angle, the knot hasn't seated properly and it's not right. It's important that that comes out at 90 degrees. Once I've done that, then obviously I want to seat my knot, wet the knot first, so just put a bit of saliva on the knot first or dip it in the water, and then I'm just going to apply steady pressure and just tighten that up, make sure it's seated properly. And then once it's seated properly, I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut the tag end. It's important not to cut the tag end off too short like you do with a lot of other knots, just in case once you've hooked a fish you haven't seated the knot properly. At least you've got a bit of lee room for that knot to seat. And we tie all our flies on with loops. You get better movement because of the hinges, better sink rate if you need it. So you just impart more movement by having that fly tied on with a loop. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.